Down here at McClellan Airport, 25 April, get a CalFire update on the latest on the C-130 conversions for CalFire. This update may sound a lot like previous years, as it's a very long, slow process going through all the bureaucratic hoops that it takes to get these aircraft converted for firefighter use. Let's check it out. Brian Baker from CalFire. What's your new Amentum?
Amentum is the new contractor that provides the maintenance and pilot personnel for the CalFire aircraft.
They're doing their spring training right now. By the way, Brian's huge compared to me.
Sorry.
We go like that. Where's my milk crate?
That's why they only let me fly a C-130. It's the only one big enough.
So you're just finishing up spring training right now. You got a handful of, quite a few new pilots in the S2 and the OV10?
Yes, and that's all in anticipation of the C-130s coming online and then backfilling behind those flight crews that are going to leave the S2 into the C-130, and then we're going to have to backfill behind them.
So you're kind of overhiring in anticipation of getting the C-130 program up and running. All right, what's the latest update on the C-130 program that you can tell us?
Latest update is that we're hoping that the conversion process will start at some point later this year. Mm-hmm. That's the best I can tell you. There's a lot of it's a relatively big undertaking. We've got the best support we could possibly have from the state government here in California, both with CalFire, the governor's office, and there's a lot of support here locally. It's just there's the other entities that are involved. It's a complex process with a lot of different people involved, and everybody is doing their due diligence to make sure that they're doing things in according to their processes.
But technically, you've got the tanks sorted out, but they still need to be installed?
Yes, all the engineering, and it's basically the conversion process now. All the technical, everybody's in agreement, and all the technical designs are all approved. It's from an existing, somewhat off the shelf
platform.
There's other. It's not anything really new, but it's just going through basically the military process of putting a system in a military aircraft that they're not very familiar with the mission or the process. So they have to go through their system of checks and balances to make sure everything's being done in accordance with the way they do things.
And in the end, how many C-130s are you going to have in the fleet?
We'll have 7 total C-130s. All 7 are sitting here. We'll have 5 that will be based throughout the state. We'll have 1 that's in various states of heavy maintenance all the time, and then we'll have 1 spare here in McClellan that can either go and replace one of the airplanes in the field if need be, or that the state will have the ability to stand up that aircraft in times of need during the fire season.
3,000-gallon tank?
4,000-gallon tank.
4,000, constant flow?
4,000-gallon, constant flow, absolute fire. It's a magical air tanker. It's very it's going to be a great augmentation and force multiplier to the state's already outstanding ability and capability to catch wildland fires in their infancy.
You're still going to use them for initial attack type.
Absolutely. Whatever, it's a closest resource. Whatever's the closest is going to go. But the beauty of the C-130 program is that because there's so many C-130s in existence and so many built, that it's going to allow us to keep the flight time on the S2s down, which will help extend their lifespan. Got it. And because there's no airplane that can replace the S2. Yep. There's no airplane that can go to Grass Valley and haul 1,200 gallons of retardant out of there like the S2 does. Yeah. So we have to kind of protect, and we actually are going to have a plan and process in place to bring the S2s. Once the C-130s are in the field, we will then have the ability, with the C-130s being in the field, we have the ability to bring an S2 in and completely Aram the airframe and basically zero time the airframe and make it a brand new airplane. And it'll the C-130, the biggest thing about the C-130, other than that its ability to augment the existing fleet, is the C-130 is going to enable us to extend the lifespan of the S2 far into the future.
Excellent. And we'll see these. We won't see these at the foothill airports. We're going to see these at valley locations.
Yeah. So right now the plan is Chico, McClellan, Paso Robles, Fresno, and Ramona.
1 or 2 tankers at each of those.
There'll be one
C-130.
C-130 at each one of those bases.
Got it. Excellent.
And it's a big 1-2 punch. Even though it's a 4,000 gallon airplane, the tank efficiency, the way the tank is set up with the retardant delivery system, the RDS system that we're putting in these airplanes, it really is in terms of retardant line length production. It's almost it's pretty close to having 6 S2s in one airplane.
Wow.
So, and then the ability to drop really high coverage levels in the heavier fuel models. Its ability to carry lots of gas, fly out of the smaller airports. It's maneuverable. It really is an incredible platform and going to be an insane asset for the state of California.
Excellent. 5,000 hours total time since brand new, former Coast Guard C-130 getting the all glass upgrade for your engine instruments here, as well as your primary nav instruments, a lot like the H2s have done recently up at the Nevada Air National Guard. But this glass here is all new to me for the engines.
It's called the EADS display.
EADS. All that's still the same up above.
Yep.
And you guys are still running a flight engineer?
Yep, crew 3.
Yeah, a crew of 3.
Pilot, co, and a feed.
Because he's got to manage all that. So the constant flow tank will go in here in the cargo bay, right along the center of gravity, so that there's very little to no pitching motion of the aircraft as you release the retardant. Brian Baker, Amentum, contractor CalFire, C-130 program update, McClellan Air Force Base. Thanks, Brian.
Hey, anytime. Good to see you.
See you here.